I walk these streets where shadows play. The neon flickers, then fades away. A book of rules no one obeys. Forgotten rules carved in stone. Whispered truths now overthrown. I live by codes I call my own. The dice roll slow, but the game is fast. I chase a future built on the past. Every promise turns to ash. They say the world's a spinning lie, but I see the truth when I close my eyes. Forgotten rules carved in stone. Whisper truths now overthrown. I live by codes I call my own. The clock ticks loud, but the time stands still. The air is thick, but it won't fulfill. A lawless heart, a reckless will.
Whiskey in my hand, I trace the rim. Your shadow flickers in the barroom dim. The jukebox moans like a broken hymn. We were a fire too soft to fight, a candle lost in the endless night. Ashes of us scattered out of sight. Your laugh was smoke, it curled and flew. I reached for it, but it slipped right through. The silence spoke what I always knew. Love whispered, but it never screamed. It lived and died like a half-felt dream. We were a fire too soft to fight, a candle lost in the endless night. Ashes of us scattered out of sight. If I could go back to that spark we missed, would it burn brighter or cease to exist? A match unlit is a love dismissed. stands in the shadows where the light won't creep. His secrets buried in the cracks too deep. I laugh like thunder, but his eyes don't weep. He smiles when the world turns black, when there's nothing left to pack. No goal, no name, no track. He grins when there's no way back. Ooh. He counts his losses like stars in the sky, each one a spark in the corner of his eye. No reason, no rhyme, just a whisper inside. The darker the night, the wider the grin. He's free when there's nothing left within. Smiles when the world turns black, when there's nothing left to pack. No goal, no name, no track. He grins when there's no way back. What's a man without a chain? A shadow walking through the rain. No victory, no pain, just the grin of the insane. I was born in a fire's shadow, where the flames kiss the night goodbye. Every scream was a lullaby to a child who learned to survive. But ashes can hum a melody, chaos can hold its own peace. From the ruins we built a harmony, and the storm inside was released. The bottles clink like fragile ghosts, their whispers dance through the air. I walked a tightrope of broken notes, but I found my balance there. The sky never warned me it would fall, but I stood and I
I caught it all, because ashes can harm a melody. Chaos can't hold its own peace. From the ruins we built a harmony, and the storm inside was relief. The smoke curls like a memory, twisting truths I used to know. I see beauty in calamity, in the cracks where the light can grow.
Bricks remember my heavy boots. Each crack a story of lost pursuits. Street lamps flicker like dying stars. I trace my steps, but they're not ours. Same street, different eyes, the ghost of me. It walks inside every shadow, every lie. Same streets, different eyes tonight. The diner hums with a jukebox tune. Coffee's cold, but it feels like June. The corner where we used to laugh, now it's silence cuts the photograph. The city breeze, it never rests, but I'm the one who feels possessed. Same streets, different eyes, a ghost of me. It walks inside every shadow, every lie. Same streets, different eyes tonight. A neon sign whispers, come on in. But I'm just chasing what has been. Oh, the pavement holds my polished frame holds a stranger stare. His suit is pressed, but the soul's threadbare. The whiskey swirls like a memory law. Each sip burns, but it numbs a call. Who's the man behind the mirror? Who hides behind the shine? He smiles so sharp, but the cracks run deeper. Who's he fooling this time? The silver spoon turned to rust long ago. His shadow whispered what he won't show. A laugh too loud, a grin too wide. Man in the mirror got nowhere to hide. The lights dim low, the truth's exposed. What's buried in the man, no one knows. Who's the man behind the mirror? Who hides behind the shine? He smiles so sharp, but the cracks run deeper. Who's he fooling this time? He's a ghost of dreams that couldn't stay. The echo of love that slipped away. The mask he wears is paper thin, but it holds him in. It holds him in. A glass half full of nothing at all. The jukebox hums like it's about to fall. Light a match just to watch it die. Smoke curls slow like a fading dream. The neon flickers, it cuts through the steam. The shadow moves, but it's only mine. This is the last goodbye. Whisper to no one, to no one. This is the last goodbye. A breath lost
wrote your name in the dust on the bar. Wiped it away, don't go that far. Even ghosts get tired of hanging around. The bartender stares, says it's closing time, but I'm stuck in the moment, caught in rewind. The silence screams louder than I. This is the last goodbye. Whisper to no one, to no one. This is the last goodbye. A breath lost in the night.
The bottle's empty, the words are too long. I swore I'd stay, but the night's moved on. The jukebox hums a tune it barely knows. Whiskey silence fills a room. Promises break, but the night resumes. I said forever, but forever's gone too soon. The neon flickers like a busted dream. Ashtrays full of what we couldn't redeem. The clock laughs loud as it ticks and leans. Whiskey silence fills the room. Promises break, but the night resumes. I said forever, but forever's gone too soon. Shadows stretch and they call my name. Every drink tastes like a losing game. I wrote you a vow on the back of shame. Whiskey silence fills the room. Promises break, but the night resumes. I said forever, but forever's gone too soon.
The lights low, but I see it clear. Whispers cut louder than a lion's roar here. Cards fall slow, the hands never shake. The strongest one, with your risk not to take. Quiet thunder rolling deep, no need to shout, no need to weep. You feel it coming, soft as a sigh. Quiet thunder never lies. A glance holds weight heavier than gold. Stories untold in the lines they fold. A nod says it all, no words to spend. Power's not loud, it's the silence that bends. The loud ones crash, they burn, they fade, but the still ones move like a creeping wave. Quiet thunder rolling deep, no need to shout, no need to weep. You feel it coming, soft as a sigh. Quiet thunder never lies. Not in the brag, not in the fight. It's the shadow that lingers just out of sight. A steady hand, a measured pace. Strength is a calm in a restless place. The frost bites deep on an empty street, but there's a flame I can't defeat in my chest. It flickers, it roars, it cheeks. Oh, the fire within, it won't go out, even when the wind howls, even when I doubt. It burns and it burns through the ashes and cloud. The world grows colder, hearts like stone. I walk these nights, but I'm not alone. That ember whispers, is he my throne? It's a liar, it's a friend. It'll haunt me till the end. Oh, the fire within, it won't go out, even when the wind howls, even when I doubt. It burns and it burns through the ashes and clouds. They said let it die, let it fade, let it go. But it's carved in my soul, it's the only glow. A rebel spark in a world of snow. The clock don't tick in this old life. Time just melts where shadows thrive. A matchstick flares, but it won't survive. Oh, the cost of quiet ain't cheap, my friend. It's a tab that climbs and it don't ever end. Pour me peace till the bottle bends. Hums like a preacher's hymn. The jukebox moans a story dim. The smoke curls slow, but the world's still grim. What's the price of stillness now? When the earth's on fire somehow. Oh, the cost of quiet ain't cheap, my friend. It's a tab that climbs and it don't ever end. Pour me peace till the bottle bends. Devil's in the ashtray grinning white. He sells me calm, but it's hollow inside. Still I pray and I pray for the flames to subside. walk the alleys where the light don't go. Footsteps heavy, dragging through the low. Found a mirror in a puddle's glow. It showed me things I didn't want to know. Clarity in shadows, that's where I found my name. The dark don't lie, it don't play no game. Clarity in shadows, it spoke to me so plain. You can't run from yourself, you gotta own the flame. The air was thick, the whiskey thin. Every door I opened led back in. The jukebox hummed a broken hymn, and I danced with ghosts beneath the din. They said, boy, you're lost, you're a sinking stone. But I found truth where the moonlight shone. Clarity in shadows, that's where I found my name. The dark don't lie, it don't play no game. Clarity in shadows, it spoke to me so plain. You can't run from yourself, you gotta own the flame. Stars are brighter when the sky's pitch black. No need for maps when there's no way back in the quiet. The soul learns to unpack every truth it tried to crack.
The clock hums low, it don't take long. Shadows stretch, they wear a shroud. A whiskey glass, my only crowd. Destiny whispers soft but proud. It ain't loud, it ain't bright, just a quiet flame in the night. I don't run, I don't fight, this is mine, my quiet ride. The floorboards creak, they know my way. The jukebox hums, it hums my fate. A cigarette burns slow, it waits. Life's a card I call checkmate. No neon dreams, no golden halls, just this bar and these four. It ain't loud, it ain't bright, just a quiet flame in the night. I don't run, I don't fight, this is my quiet right. pot of gold.
Lines on my hands, like rivers that flow. Once they were smooth, now they just show the years I've carried, the weight of the sun. But I'm still standing, I'm not yet done. Like an old oak, standing roots run deep. Winds may howl, but I don't weep. I've cracked, I've bent, but I don't break. There's strength in the scars and the risks I take. Youth is a fire that burns too fast, leaves you ash when the years have passed. But I've learned to burn slow, like a steady flame. The heat that lasts is the one that tames. The mirror don't lie, but it don't define. Like an old oak, standing roots run deep. Winds may howl, but I don't weep. I've cracked, I've bent, but I don't break. There's strength in the scars and the risks I take. Every wrinkle is a map, every crease a tale. I've walked through storms, I've felt the hail. I've earned this face, these hands, these bones. A living testament to battles I've owned. Clock don't care, you're rich or broke. It'll tick right through your whiskey smoke. Cards on the table, but the deal is slight. Time's the only one who don't ever lie. I've run the race, I've chased the sun, but time just laughs and keeps the run. Time never loses, no it don't take sides. It don't play fair, steals the head right off your head. Leaves you aching in your bed. I've tried to cheat it, I've begged for more, but it slams the door just like before. There's a shadow on the wall, a train that never stalls. No clock to win, no hand to hold. It's young and cruel, it's ancient and cold. Time never loses, no it don't take sides. It don't play fair, and it won't confide. You can fight all you want, you'll always fall behind. Time never loses, it's the sharpest mind.
Rain came down like a fist from the sky. Took my house, took my pride, took my last goodbye. But I just lit a match, watched the darkness die. Oh, the world can break, but I won't shake. I lost it all, but I kept my calm. A man's got nothing if he don't hold on. No rules, no ring, no place to belong. But I lost it all and I kept my calm. The whiskey's warm, but the glass feels cold. My reflection's cracked, but the story's old. I'm the man who lost his name, but not his soul. Cards on the table, the dealer don't care. You can scream to the heavens, they're just thin air. But I'll sit in a corner, I'll pull up my chair. I lost it all, but I kept my calm. A man's got nothing if he don't hold on. No roof, no rain, no place to belong. But I lost it all and I kept my calm. politics allowed, but no one here. A broken jukebox drowns the years. The whiskey knows, it always knows. Shadows leaning close. Still we both just watch the smoke. When silence speaks, it cuts so deep. No need to shout, no need to weep. It says it all, it leaves no doubt. What's unsaid is louder than the shout. The glass is cracked, but holds its weight. We sit like strangers, tempting fate. Your eyes are storms I cannot run. Every breath is a loaded gun. Every pause, a war begun. Yet no one pulls the trigger now. When silence speaks, it cuts so deep. No need to shout, no need to weep. It says it all, it leaves no doubt. What's unsaid is louder than the shout. I poured my faith into a glass so tall. Watched it shatter when it took the fall. Every promise was a shadow on the wall.
eyes were sharp, but the silence cut deeper. Now I sit here, just a whiskey keeper. Whiskey and ashes, nothing else remains. Trust is a fire, but it leaves its stains. You broke the bottle, I swept the floor. Now I don't look for what's not there anymore. Your words were a river, but they never rang true. I drank them in till the bitter taste grew. Now the truth's in the bottom of this barroom brew. The smoke curls slow, but it tells no lie. I find my peace where the sorrow dies. Whiskey and ashes, nothing else remains. Trust is a fire, but it leaves its stains. You broke the bottle, I swept the floor. Now I don't look for what's not there anymore. I don't kneel to no altar, no star in the sky, no whispers in the shadow, no why I've got faith in the morning, in the way it rolls in, not in gods or in answers, just the air on my skin. Oh, faith without change, it don't need a name. Peace in the silence, it don't play no games. No books, no crown, no heavenly flames, just faith without change, just peace that remains. The river don't promise, it just flows where it flows. The wind doesn't answer, it just comes and it goes. The stars don't know me, they just burn and they shine. I find peace in their rhythm, not in some grand design. No saviors, no devils, no tales to sail, just the hum of the earth and the stories it tells. Oh, faith without chains, it don't need a name. Peace in the silence, it don't play no games. No books, no crowns, no heavenly flames. Just faith without chains, just peace that remains. So blue, no gold gates to walk through, no choir to sing. I've got faith in the stillness and the joy it can bring. I held the fire, it burned my skin, kept it locked deep within. Ashes on my tongue, but I never spit. The bottle calls, the cards they glare, temptation whispers, it's always there. But I walk the line, don't let it win. Iron chains, quiet rain, holding tight while the rain. Discipline cuts, but it also saves. Iron chains, quiet rain. I've seen the wild, the untamed beast. It takes and takes, leaves you the lead. A roaring storm that never sleeps. The peace I've found, it isn't free. Battle fought endlessly, but silence hums like a calm dark sea. Every step a weight to bear. Every breath a silent prayer. Mm-hmm.
lost bit deep on a midnight street. A lone shadow where the lamplight meets. The weight of the cold wraps me tight like a chain. Every step I take whispers her name. Cold night blues, they're sinking in an empty glass where dreams have been. The weight of memory that don't let go. Cold night blue, it chills my soul. The bar's neon flickers a ghostly grin. A jukebox croons of love wearing thin. The stool beside me still feels her trace, and the whiskey's burn, I see her face. But the night won't end, it drags on slow. Time's a cruel friend when you're alone. Cold night blue, they're sinking in an empty glass where dreams have been. The weight of memory, it don't let go. Cold night blue, it chills my soul. For warmth, but it slipped away. Like smoke in the air, it won't stay. Her laughter echoes a haunted sound, but the silence roars when she's not around. He walks like a shadow in the burning sun. No blade in his hand, but the damage is done. Eyes like a canyon where the echoes run. He never killed, but he always won. A silent deal with no loaded gun. The man who whispers when the fight's begun. They say his words cut sharper than steel. A poker face hiding what you can't reveal. but you know the deal. No blood on his coat, no dirt on his shoes, but every battle he's bound to cruise. He never killed, but he always won. A duel of wits till the other's undone. The man who whispers when the fight's begun. Fingers tap the table slow. The smirk that chills your marrow low. You blink and he's gone with the flow. The walls are thin, the air is thick. Whiskey's cheap, but the truth won't stick. A quiet man in a noisy room. His shadow moves like a storm in bloom. He don't speak when the fight's too loud. He just stands tall in the folding crowd. He's the endless backbone, never bend. A mountain standing where the river ends. No need to shout, no need to show. He's a strength that only the quiet knows. His hands are calloused, his words are few. The kind of man you think you knew. But under the weight of the world's disguise, there's a fire hidden behind those eyes. He don't run when the cold wind blows. He just plants his feet where the wild grass grows. He's the endless backbone, never bends. A mountain standing where the river ends. No need to shout, no need to show. He's a strength that only the quiet know.
carved his heart from stone to clay. No one stayed, they walked away. His shadow danced where sunlight died. He painted grief, he never lied. The man who turned loneliness into art, every crack, every tear, broken part, every brush, every chord, his pain became the only reward. His nights were long, his days were gray. The world too loud, he couldn't stay. In a room of echoes, he found his sound, a whispered scream, the lost and found. He asked the sky, why is love so shy? The stars just blinked, they passed him by. The man who turned loneliness into art, every crack, every tear, broken part, with every brush, with every chord, his pain became the only reward. He wore his scars like old tattoos, a map of sorrow, paths he chose. Each empty chair, a story told. Each silent room, a heart gone cold.
Shadows fall where the whispers go. 1,000 faces, none I know. I built my walls, stone by stone. Each word I stole, I carved in clay. Each silence grows, it fades to gray. Echoes in the quiet, they never let me sleep. Every voice I silence, they dig their roots so deep. I tried to bury
fragile sound. Press them down till they hit the ground. Now they hum, they surround. I hear them cry in every rain. I feel their loss, I wear their pain. Echoes in the quiet, they never let me sleep. Every voice I silence, they dig their roots so deep. I try to bury them, but they rise, they creep. Echoes in the quiet, the ghost I couldn't keep.
Saw a crack in the glass today. The jagged truth, it won't fade away. Every line, every scar spoke my name. The mirror don't lie, no it don't forget. Shows the life you forgot to live. Oh, mirror, mirror, staring back at me. Show me the man I used to be. In the shadow of regret, I stand alone, looking for truth. Chase the star, but the sky turned black. Ran so far, I can't find my way back. Every choice, every turn, carved in a stone. The mirror don't cry, no it don't pretend. Until the bitter end. Oh, mirror, mirror, staring back at me. Show me the man I used to be. In the shadow of regret. Ooh. whiskey whispers and glasses filled. They buy their war with another round. Peace ain't cheap in a battleground. What's the price of peace? Can you tell me now? Is it sold in blood or a solemn vow? You can calm the storm, but it comes again, like a gambler's debt or a sinner's sin. The jukebox croons of a love long gone, while shadows dance where the light's withdrawn. They talk of truths with a liar's grin. Chaos waits with a drink in hand. Every silence holds a scream. Every truth hides a scheme. What's the price of peace? Can you tell me now? Is it lost in fire or a broken plow? You can tame the beast, but it never stays. It slips through the cracks, finds darker ways. The moon's a witness, the stars just stare. They've seen the cost and they don't care. We fight for calm, but it don't last. Peace is a shadow that fades too fast.